Marshmallow leaf is what we are going to be talking about today. And so many people think, oh, marshmallow, like those that you eat. No, not the little fluffy cloud marshmallows. This is marshmallow leaf. And I actually drink this in tea whenever I need to. It's marshmallow leaf is a soft, velvety herb, and it is puffy. It's puffy like a marshmallow. Maybe that's how they got the name. It's from the mallow family. Valued for its gel-like mucilage, which, I guess that's why it's puffy, that swells in water to form a slippery coating over irritated tissues, meaning it soothes and protects mucous membranes. So the key healing mechanisms are the mucilage coating that forms a protective barrier over inflamed or dry surfaces, reducing friction and acid exposure and irritation. So it's good like for acid reflux. Anti-inflammatory and emollient, helps calm burning, dryness, and rawness while supporting and repairing tissue repair. Antioxidant compounds, contains flavonoids, tannins, and organic acids that contribute to antioxidant and mild anti-inflammatory effects. Tradition and modern uses of it for respiratory support. It eases sore throats, dry or hacking coughs, and irritation in upper airways by coating the throat with and bronchial lining. Digestive health, it soothes stomach lining, reduces irritation in gastritis, acid reflux, ulcers, and IBS, and acts as a gentle laxative. Skin and wound healing. Topical use accelerates wound healing, soothes skin irritations, and antimicrobial properties. And you could do this in a poultice, just add the water. You wouldn't have to add the oil like we did in the poultice, making your own poultice video. Water would get this gel-like and good enough to make a poultice to heal your skin irritations. And urinary tract, traditionally used for mild urinary irritation. And preparation methods. The tea, steep dried leaves in hot water to release the mucilage for internal soothing. Cold, you can also do this in a cold infusion for gentler extraction. Topical, the poultices, washes, or poultices for skin wound and irritation. Lozenges or mouthwash for throat relief. And we've got the precautions, the safety and precautions. Generally safe for short-term use. Avoid prolonged or high-dose internal use without medical guidance. Possible mild allergic reaction in sensitive individuals. May interact with blood thinners, and so consult a healthcare provider if you are on any medications, like for blood thinners and such. Now, to make marshmallow leaf tea, steep dried marshmallow leaves in boiling water for 10 to 15 minutes, then strain. You take the 1 tablespoon or 1 or 2 tablespoons, one tablespoon or 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried marshmallow leaf in 1 cup of boiling water. So that's 1 tablespoon or 1 to 2 teaspoons. How, you might want to start out just a little less, and work your way up on it. Just make sure you're not allergic to it or anything like that. And 1 cup of boiling water. Now, you can add honey or lemon for flavor. And like I said on that, you can also make an iced tea out of it. After you've done that, just chill it, and you can add the honey, lemon, stuff like that, or cinnamon and ginger, like I like to do, and then just use it for iced tea, because it's sometimes during the summer it is just too hot to drink hot tea. Even though I drink coffee all day long, well, kind of, but it just makes it too hot sometimes. So iced tea is an option. And now the side effects: marshmallow leaf can cause gastrointestinal upset, nausea, bloating, constipation, or diarrhea, allergic reactions, and potential drug absorption interference due to its mucilage content. It should be avoided during pregnancy and breastfeeding because safety data are lacking. The overview on this is the marshmallow leaf is generally considered safe, but can produce several side effects, especially when taken in large amounts or without adequate water. This is something you always want to take with water, because if you don't, then it could make you sick. So you just always want to have, that water there while you're taking it. So the gastrointestinal effects of these are the side effects: nausea, bloating, stomach pain, flatulation, constipation or diarrhea due to high fiber and mucilage content. Drinking 1 to 2 glasses of water helps prevent intestinal blockage. And mild digestive upset is also noted when marshmallow plant preparations are taken without enough water. So always take double that water, if you have to. You just always want to make sure you've got enough water in your system. And the allergic reactions: possible skin rash, dermatitis, or wheezing in individuals sensitive to plants in the mallow family. Fresh plant contact may cause skin irritation, and drug interactions. Mucilage can reduce absorption of oral medications, including lithium, diabetes medications, and blood thinners. Similar mucilage-related absorption delays are noted for the mallow family plants. And blood sugar effects may lower blood sugar, posing a hypoglycemia risk for people taking diabetes medication. Pregnancy and breastfeeding: again, no safety studies exist for marshmallow leaf. Avoidance is recommended. Marshmallow root is contradicted due to something alkaloids, but we're talking about the marshmallow leaf. We'll get to the marshmallow root later. Okay, surgery precautions: should be discontinued at least 2 weeks before surgery due to potential effects on blood clotting. All right, so for tea or infusion, a common starting point is the 1 tablespoon to 2 teaspoons, and to the water. You can take, the 1 to 2 cups of water, and you can do this 2 to 3 times a day. Drink that tea. That's what you could do, repeated 2 to 3 times a day. Okay, so the 1 tablespoon, we're just going to say that to make it easier. 1 tablespoon dried herb, 1 to 2 cups of water. I would actually go for the 2 cups of water, just because you want enough water in with that. And you can do that 2 to 3 times daily. All right, so the magical properties of marshmallow leaf. It is often linked to deities of love, beauty, and nurturing, such as Aphrodite, Venus, and Althea. It is, and that's Althea, not Athena. And it is associated with Moon, Cancer, and Libra in magical traditions. And it's considered a protective, cleansing, and soothing plant. So the core magical associations with this is protection and cleaning, believed to ward off negative energies, evil spirits, and harmful influences. Healing and comfort, used in spells for emotional and spiritual well-being, as well as physical healing of sore throats, coughs, and digestive issues. Love and fertility, employed in attraction and romantic spells, sometimes even in fertility magic, due to its historical use as a lubricant. And spiritual connection, considered a favorite of benevolent spirits, used in spirit bottles and grave offerings to honor the dead. And the folklore and symbolic uses, soothing and calming, its mucilage content, though less in leaves than roots. We're not talking about the roots, we're talking about the leaves. Is thought to calm irritation and bring comfort both physically and metaphysically. Growth and resilience, symbolizes overcomes obstacles and personal transformations. Cleansing rituals, it can be burned or used in oils to purify spaces. And how to use it, you will, like sachets, talismans, place leaves in sachets for protection or in spell boxes or jars for intent. Infusions, steep in hot water for 15 to 20 minutes, use in sacred cups for teas or as part of a ritual brew. Incense, powder with herbs and resins to create incense or protection and purification. So you could mix these, like say with copal or frankincense if you wanted to, or even incense powders of that nature, or it probably mainly because it's not going to burn real good on its own, being the texture of it. But it might, you could try it on its own too if you wanted to. And then candle dressing combined with other water feminine herbs to enhance intent. And then offerings, present to deities or spirits as a sign of respect and to invite their aid. So that is it on marshmallow leaf. And our next, we are going to talk about marshmallow root.